Another one of those cool mornings, waking up feeling kind of crisp, but overall today, really pleasant to be outside in the sunshine.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect day. Bailey, welcome, by the way.
Thank you.
So I didn't want to walk by without saying anything to you, but this is like best
Opposite
of the best.
Florida weather.
Yeah, exactly. This is like what Mainers like. Mid-70s, low humidity, and then we'll get back into that swampy stuff that Coco and I, and maybe you, like as we head into Thursday and Friday. Let's take a look outside. High temperatures today, mid-70s, Portland, Sanford, 76 in Bangor, too. These are just a little bit below our average high of 80, but really the biggest difference was that dew points continued to be low, and so it wasn't maybe 100% crisp today, but it was certainly very comfortable. And the satellite looks good too. We've had just some cumulus clouds out there. Those have been kind of flat, fair weather clouds, and those have basically died out over the last couple of frames, so a nice late afternoon into the early evening. Temperatures tonight will not be as cool as last night. We had a lot of 40s out there last evening. Will be more so in the 50s tonight with just some 40s into the mountains, perhaps by early tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's a transition day, so we've been really fallish and a little bit crisp the last 2 days. And then we're going to be humid Thursday and Friday. So tomorrow is getting us there. So we'll be in the upper 70s, low 80s. Dew points will be kind of neutral, meaning you won't probably notice the air mass in either direction. It's not especially humid, not especially crisp. So actually a really nice day for anything, boating, beaching, whatever you want to do. It looks good. We're being stuck at work, which is pretty much what most people will be doing on Wednesday. Humidity starts to creep up Wednesday night, and then by Thursday, it's a much different air mass. The heat and humidity comes back. Temperatures in the upper 80s, some low 90s. I think even along the coast we get into the upper 80s, and then we get sea breeze back down into the 70s in the afternoon. I'll take the over on most of this model's temperatures. I think it'll be a bit warmer than that, and then very warm and very humid on Friday, starting in the upper 70s, quickly into the upper 80s, and low to maybe mid 90s by midday Friday, especially along the coastline. So you watch this dew point trend sitting at refreshing right now. By tomorrow, kind of late afternoon, early evening, we start to tip over into that kind of sticky air mass. That really ramps up into Thursday, as I mentioned, upper 60s, low 70s for dew points. That's where we stay on Friday, too. And Friday is really a very hot day along the coastline. The longer that front holds, the better chance we have of popping a 93 or maybe a 94, even in a couple spots over southern Maine and coastal Maine included in that. Thunderstorms come through Friday night. Some of those could be strong to severe. We do pull that front just far enough away, and it's really close, but just far enough away on Saturday that we've got a nice day, nicer over central Maine with some maybe high thin clouds over southern Maine, but overall a good looking weekend in here. I put some high thin clouds in on Sunday and just trimmed temperatures by a degree or two. I don't think it's a big deal, but it's just worth noting it'll just be a little bit cooler. Into the mid 80s next week too, maybe some thunderstorms in there, but a great 7-day stretch because you kind of have it all ranging from where we've been, which is fall-like, back into some heat on Thursday and Friday. We'll watch those storms on Friday afternoon. One of those days where you go outside and it feels like thunderstorms, and we'll get there eventually.
Sticky, the air feels thick.
And sometimes that happens and they don't actually hit. And this is one where I think we will likely see some there Friday.
Good to know. Thanks, Keith. We'll keep an eye on it.